G'day guys, just out at Warrandyte again today. This is the spot that I was working. So what I'm going to do is just work up a little bit from that. So all the gravels that are in here, hopefully you'll be able to see those in through there. You can't see the grooves, but well, you sort of can here. We've got a lot of algae and stuff growing on. Just going to suck up all before, and then work just along this area here, this front edge of this bedrock, and see what that shows us. Alright, just been shoveling and yabby pumping. Just shows what I'm doing here. Yeah, hopefully you're going to be able to tell. It won't be spin around the other way. Okay, so I'm hoping you're going to be able to see the bedrock there. The bit that's like right here, right there. Now you should be able to see the gravels. Now all this area here, a bit hard to see with how deep it is, but all that was all those gravels. I've just bait pumped them in. Nowhere near the bottom. I'm just going to go this whole crack today. I think that'll probably do me. I'll do that. I'll re-polish this all off, make sure I've got everything out of there. I was going to work up this way, and I did suck some material out of here, but and I might give that a little bit of clean, but that's going to be enough for me. That's enough ground to move. See if I can get a little bit of colour. I have got about 8 tiny micro specks so far, but I'll give that all a clean and see what it reveals. Alright guys, so what I've done, took the overburden off, and I've just, as I said, sucked up there. I've done a pan, and nice little bit of colour there for Warrandyte. It's almost a Warrandyte nugget. And some of the gold's stringy, but I'll show you all that at the end. I'll just keep going and yeah, get this whole section. What I've decided now is I'm going to just do in there. That's going to be enough material for me to move. I've got some colour, happy with that. I'm sure I could probably go in this next section, and that'll probably be just as deep, and that'll probably have some colour. I could wash all this stuff down. There's quite a bit of area here to go through, but let's just do a little bit today. Alright, just yabby pumped my next pan out of this little section here, and as I pull my pan out, my little friend. Just get something to move him, this little guy, you know. Get out of there. No, don't go that way. Get out of my pan. Come on, get out. Need something a bit stiffer than that. There we go, the shovel. Yeah, and if I get out of there. Oh,
make sure he's not where I went.
I don't know, he's gone now. Now hopefully there's none of his friends inside. He's gone up here somewhere. He'll make his way there. Oh no, there's a lizard. They've been catching me on my toes. There he goes up there. They keep coming down in my bag, and I see a little movement. I keep thinking snake, but haven't seen my friend over there. He's probably around there. Haven't been up to there yet. I'll just stay away. He can come down, have his little drink, and then nick off again if he does come. But we'll see what this pan reveals. Okay guys, just another little tip for anyone that doesn't do this sort of stuff. So what I've done, what you can see here, is I've sucked out the gravel. The gravel was all like here where the crevicing tool is, all at that height. Same obviously in there, the gravel was in there. That was already cleaned pretty much out. So what I've done is this is the next section. Now there are still some bedrock here that I could possibly expose and get into the cracks, but I'm not going to do that. But yeah, so what I've done is created a little dam over here, just with these rocks. I've got now the creek flowing through here, and I've dammed up this section here, just so I could get right to the bottom and have a really good look and just see if there was any gravels that I've missed. Because what's happening with this bedrock, like, it's clayey, but when you get down to this bottom stuff in here like this, it's more of a white clay, or the bedrock decomposing, and there's possibility that maybe some gold could get stuck in there. Like, I could keep working all this area just here and keep grabbing material and grabbing material, but what I found is I'm pretty much right at the bottom. There might be some little bits in there, but you know, I'll leave that. It's this more browny sort of material that I'd be more interested in taking. But as I said, there's going to be another section right here. I'll leave that for Rod if he wants to have a crack in this next little section up here. He's getting some colour just down there in a very sort of similar looking rock as this. I could probably suck all the water out of there as well and clean that area right up and have a look if I've missed anything, but I'm done for the day. I'm going to pan what I've got in here, which isn't much. I'll just show you, I'll take the water out just so you can see how much material I've got in there. Not a lot. I'll pan that out and I'll empty the snuffer bottle out and show you what I've got for today. Alright guys, so did that last pan, and I'll just try and get this in the light. That might not help, probably better off in the shade a bit. Okay, that's the gold for today. There's some, just get this, some nice interesting pieces there. There's one there that looks like a T. There's the long thin one there as well, but they're chunky. It's very chunky, so there's some real chunky stuff. There's like a piece like that, which is probably the biggest piece, that's smooth. But I like all these little chunky pieces. But yeah, so that's pretty good for down here. As I said, all I did today, I worked, well, let's see if this thing focuses. Go that way, go back to there. Okay, I've worked that little section just so to put it into perspective. If anyone knows these little shovels you get from Bunnings, we'll put that next to it. That's it. Pretty much the length of the shovel. Maybe a little bit, oh, you know, I didn't really go up there, but yeah. So the length of the shovel, small area. But when you work in one of these small areas, I did a few yabby pumps out of here, but that was the section I ended up picking for today. Small little area, you know, not the best gold in the world, but it's some gold. And for someone starting out that wants to see a little bit of colour in their pan and walk away with something after a few hours of digging, then you know, it's a good place to start. Alright, leave you a view of the creek upstream. Until the next time, I'll see you all later.